Hey, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com, and I just want to do a quick follow-up on Lumentum. This stock keeps flirting around with breaking out, and I just in this morning's note, and then in the video that I did a while ago for members, one of the things that I've been talking about is the three sides to any base, and what I'm talking about is a stock or an index for that matter that comes down on the left side, as it drifts down. And then the second side is like the bottom of the box, the support level right here. And then the third side is the climb out of the base like this. But this is a real key part. And a lot of times the bottom of the box, this bottom of the base here, will be based on the 200-day moving average, sometimes the 50-day moving average as well in stronger stocks. And this obviously has not been a strong stock. I mean, it's down from almost 95 bucks down to below 80. So I mean, not really bad, but not that great either. So this is a stock that's still in the process of forming a base, and I don't want you to get faked out by this and buy every rally. Instead, I would say, why don't you just maybe set a price alert at 79 or even 80 bucks, something like that, and then set another price alert down here at about 73. And then if you do that, the only time you're going to be tempted to buy the stock is when it does break out of this range. And you'll also be alerted to what the stock is doing, the fact that the stock is down to test the bottom of the box, the base, the 200-day moving average. You'll be notified about that. So, you set a price alert here, and then you set another one down here, one up here, one down there. And then as long as the stock's in the middle of the box, you don't care. Like, you don't want to, if you keep looking at this stock every day, you're going to get shaken in, you're going to get shaken out. It's like the market's got you upside down, shaking you up and down until all the change comes out of your pockets. So I would just say watch this stock. And remember, hang on just a sec. Sorry about that. Here, we've seen this with Codex, where this thing, half a dozen times it's looked like it's ultimately going to move higher. And then certainly last week on Tuesday it broke out. And while the stock is still above that level, where the stock was trading during the day, it's coming back down to test us. So this is one of those that, look, my suspicion is at one point this is going to go to 20, 22, maybe it'll keep going higher than that. But who knows what it's going to do between right now and when it ultimately makes that move. And it's a similar thing with Lumentum here. I think the way this thing is setting up, it sure looks to me like it could be running to 85 or 90 bucks. I have no guarantees, and I can't predict the future, but that's just the way this chart is looking like. But the challenge is this stock could be setting up. I mean, it could keep drifting like this for another month until it finally runs up, like maybe as it starts to run up into earnings or something like that, but that's not for over a month. So anyway, the bottom line here on Lumentum is I would just watch this stock. Don't be super active in it. Just watch the stock and see how it sets up. I think ultimately this is going to give you a good trade, but the stock's going to have to tell us when that trade is. We don't get to determine it, okay? All right, members, over to the strategy session. Scott, I know, has a good video out tonight as well, so we'll see you over there.